entrance of our bride. Be seated. Come a little closer. You take a step backwards. You hold hands. Okay. Well, good evening, our family and friends. We have been invited here today to share with Christian and Yen in this very important moment in their life. For this is the day they've chosen to become husband and wife. And today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, and of family, and of two people who are in it forever. And despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, that one universal truth that no matter who we are, where we have come from, what we believe, or who we believe in, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. And that's why you both are standing here, Christian and Yen. We have all loved in our lifetime. And in this moment, we are reminded that the ability to love is the best part of humanity. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know love when we see it. And Christian and Yen, we see it here today. Now, before we proceed further, Yen and Christian would like to take a moment to silently remember several loved ones who are no longer with us, but who they wish to remember today because they've been such an important part of their lives, especially Christian's father, Trieu. Let us now join our bride and groom and remember these loved ones with a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Well, Christian and Yen, the legendary singer Tina Turner once asked, "What's love got to do with it? What's love but a secondhand emotion?" Well, what is love? And I think we tend to confuse love at times with feelings of infatuation or some uncontrollable, spontaneous emotion that kind of just comes in and sweeps us off of our feet. But I'd like to examine briefly for a moment the attributes of love that St. Paul writes about in his letter to the Corinthian church. And I want you to notice that these virtues have nothing to do with emotion, but they have everything to do with action. St. Paul wrote, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. For love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails." Now, Christian and Yen, this reading clearly identifies the attributes of love. It makes it clear that love is not primarily emotional, but it is intentional. It's not about your feelings for one another, but how you choose to treat one another. And I'm sure you tell each other, "I love you" multiple times a day, and that's good. But don't just love each other with your words. And I'm sure you feel great love for each other in your heart, and that's good. But don't just love each other with your feelings. Be sure that you are loving one another in the way that you choose to treat each other, in the way you act toward one another. Be kind to one another. Honor each other. Be patient and forgiving with one another. Always be truthful with each other. Place your trust and your hope in one another. Persevere through the difficult challenges of life and of marriage. I think the one word that best describes love is the word unselfish. Love is an unselfish concern for the other. Christian, today you are marrying this beautiful woman that you love. For the rest of your life, you are to love this beautiful woman you're marrying. And Yen, today you're marrying this handsome guy that you love. And for the rest of your life, you are to love this man you're marrying today. And if you'll both always remember that love isn't as much about how you feel for one another as it is how you choose to treat one another, You're never going to have to worry about your feelings for one another because this kind of love never fails. And now it is time for you to express your vows of love and devotion to each other. And so, Christian and Yen, you are about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and to find happiness in the other. And there is a simple premise to each of these promises. You are vowing to be there. You're teaming up and you're saying to the other, every experience you're going to have, I want you to be a part of. And so, Christian, do you freely and of your own will come this day to take Yen to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Yen, do you freely and of your own will come this day to take Christian to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Well, Christian, I want you to look in your bride's beautiful eyes, and I want you to share these words with her that you have chosen and selected. I, Christian, take you, Yen,
I, Christian, take you, Yen,
from this day forward
from this day forward
and forever,
to
be my beloved,
be my beloved,
my sweetheart,
my sweetheart,
my darling,
my darling,
my wife.
my wife.
I promise to always love you,
I promise to always love you,
honor you,
honor you,
adore you,
adore you,
wipe your tears when you cry,
wipe your tears when you cry,
and laugh with you
and laugh with you
in times of joy.
in time of joy.
I give thanks for the gift of your love.
I give thanks for the gift of your love.
You are the one I adore.
You are the one I adore.
You are the one I admire.
You are the one I admire.
And you are the one that I choose
And you are the one that I choose
to go on with, now until the end of time.
now to the end of time.
Good. All right, Yen, you want to take a deep breath? All right, ready? Christian, I take you to be my wedded husband.
Christian, I take you to be my
Wedded husband.
wedded husband,
To have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better, for worse.
for better, for worse,
For richer or poorer.
for richer, for poor,
In sickness and in health.
sickness and health,
To love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish,
So long as we both shall live. So long.
so long as we both
shall.
cherish,
With my whole heart
with my whole heart
and my complete devotion,
and my complete devotion,
I pledge my love.
I pledge my love to you.
And now, Christian and Yen, do you have rings for each other to symbolize these vows you've just made?
Yes.
Rings, please.
And from the bottom of my love, I wish you have the happy rings. Thank you.
Thank you. She came all the way from Texas to deliver these rings. Thank you. Well, Yen and Christian, you have both chosen from this moment forward to wear these rings as a reminder of these precious vows you've just spoke to one another. And you know, just like the metal and the diamonds that were molded into these rings, love comes from humble beginnings, where imperfect beings shape it into something extraordinary. See, it's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. And as you look at these rings over the years, I hope that you'll remember, you have created something invaluable. And just as I know you're going to protect these rings, I am confident you're going to protect the commitments that you have made to one another today. And so, Christian, as you place the ring onto Yen's finger, would you please repeat after me? Yen, I give you this ring,
Yen, I give you this ring,
just as I give you myself,
just I give you myself,
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask that you wear it,
I ask that you wear it,
so all may know
so all they know
we are one.
we are one.
And likewise, Yen, as you place the ring onto Christian's finger, would you please say to him, Christian, I give you this ring,
Christian, I give you this ring,
just as I give you myself,
just as I give you myself,
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask that you wear it,
I ask that you wear it,
so all may know
so all I know,
we are one.
we are one.
Okay, join hands together. And now, let us have our closing blessing. And now may our God, who is able to do abundantly more than we ever ask or imagine, now unite you, Christian, and you, Yen, in the enduring bond of pure love. May God, whose loving purpose has brought you together, now bless your hearts with love, your minds with peace, and your home with joy. May God give you true friends to stand by you both in joy and in sorrow. May you go forth from this place with God's blessings, the encouragement of your friends gathered here today, and the support of your family. And now may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Amen. Well, Christian and Yen, you have come before us and you've expressed your desire to be husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands, and you've made promises of faith and devotion to each other. You have sealed these promises with the exchange of rings. So now it is truly my honor, and by the power vested in me in accordance with the laws of the great state of Florida, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Christian, you may kiss your bride. All right, you want to get your flowers? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my honor to present to you as husband and wife. Let's hear it for Christian and Yen.
Does it make you dance when you're drunk with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend